Hey, ni hao. Hello. My name is Xun Chen and I'm from China. My Chinese name is Xun. My hometown is called Guangzhou. It spells like Canton. C-A-N-T-O-N. Same name, same spelling as the one down south from here. In China, I graduated with a physics degree, but at the same time I also have a minor of a microcomputer application. So it was mostly for the opportunity to understand better technology. So that's the reason I choose to study abroad. And that happened to be that Akron U physics department, they want to do some application of microcomputers. So kind of a nice marriage that I can come in here and work as their research assistant. At the same time, I pursue my master's degree here. As a physics student, it's a little bit hard to get a job with just a pure physics degree. Because physics usually they expect you to become a researcher, which require usually a doctorate degree, or teaching maybe, I don't know. But that's not what I want, so I want to go into technology. So after I got my master's degree in physics, I pursue a master's degree in electrical engineering. Engineering and science degree was kind of in demand in the US. The Americans want to build up their infrastructure at the same time. So to get a person educated, have a good foundation of understanding of science and technology will be very beneficial to Americans at that time. Because when I came here, when I worked in the college, Akron U, I felt that I was not much behind. Because I can use everything I learned immediately in the labs and in teaching and research at the same time, yeah. And then the company I work with, during this process, they happen to need somebody. So they say, well, do you want to stay? I say, sure. And that's the company I'm still with now. It's called Daytech Instrument. Still working as a design engineer. I design the hardware, and then I write software on it so that they can function. Then if necessary, then I will probably write some software on the computer to interface with this piece of hardware so that the whole system can be used in production line or monitoring system. I say, okay, you want to go to renewable energy, so you go out and get a solar panel. Then you can measure how long it takes a solar panel to charge a battery and how much current or power you can get out of the solar panel.
What do you enjoy about living in the United States and in Akron in particular? Can you tell me a little bit about your life?
That's a very interesting question, because a lot of people will say, why don't you move to the coastal area? And it's not a bad question, because it is true that New York or those coastal area might have a little more opportunity for job. But Akron is actually a very interesting place, because a lot of things are within your backyard. You can ski here, you can kayak here, you can do mushroom hunt here, you can hike here, anything. So all within 20 minutes. That's my dad down there, my mom, my sister. And that's my wife on top, right next to me. I met my wife in China while we're working in the same company. So we married the same year we moved here. And then luckily she got her visa really quick. So she joined me within a few months. When we first landed here, I lived in a small house. At that point, a couple from the chapel in Akron contacted us, and then they said, well, we could be your host family, meaning that we would take you out on American holidays. And sometimes when they have time, they will invite us to their house to experience like what Thanksgiving is, Easter, and they would drive us around. So that's what they do. So it was a very helpful way to introduce us to the culture. Yeah, the thing that we miss most is the family in China, my parents and my wife's parents. My dad passed away a few years back, and my mom's still there, and I visit her every year, sometimes twice a year. But this year is bad, pandemic hits us, so no visit this year. So we'll see what happens. And that's the hardest thing, absolutely.